development out here on Godfredson Road. It's going to be Salem Springs. It's being a retail, residential, and commercial development. It's going to be about a mile long. It's going to be a small little city just outside of Plymouth Township. And the developer needs a place to connect his sewage. He's already put the water in. We've gotten Wayne County water into Washtenaw County. There's a pumping station that was built. That's all complete and ready to go. Now we've run into an issue with wastewater, and there's two solutions. There's a connection we can hook up to a wastewater sewer pipe underground that goes to Ypsilanti to wastewater treatment plant, which would be clean and environmentally friendly. Or the other option, if that permission is not granted by Plymouth Township, then they'll move forward with a development and construction of a wastewater treatment plant, which could provide some more environmental issues, essentially.
So what do you guys want?
I want clean water in Fellows Creek, and I don't want the smell of a sewage treatment plant for Plymouth Township. I don't know how much you know about these pond-style treatment plants, but they only work really well when it's warm and it's sunny. That's not Michigan. When it rains a lot, they do an early release of the ponds because they have to, because it'll flood. So they release it into Fellows Creek. Fellows Creek goes through Plymouth Township and also into Canton. Canton routinely floods the basements with Fellow Creeks now. You're going to put another 850,000 plus gallons per day into that. Now those people have basements that are filled with floodwater and sewage.
You're worried if Salem Township puts a wastewater plant at the corner of Napier and M14, the area is going to stink. It's going to flood Fellows Creek as well with wastewater.
Yes.
So the idea, the best solution, and correct me if I'm wrong, is for Salem Township to connect the pipe with the current wastewater pipe system.
Exactly.
Right, but tonight there is a meeting in Plymouth Township where they're going to vote. The Board of Trustees of Plymouth Township is going to vote on whether or not the development here, Salem Springs, can connect to the wastewater treatment pipe in the ground, or if they don't, it'll be they'll move forward with the wastewater treatment plant construction.
What do most residents in Plymouth Township want?
Do not want a wastewater treatment plant, a pond style. They want to go in ground, absolutely. Right. There's no question about that.
So where's the holdup then?
I think really it's political. It's a political issue that has been fought over for almost a decade. And you mentioned what residents want. Plymouth Township, we want to hold on to our property values, and having a wastewater treatment plant right to our west, where the wind blows to the east, is going to really create an issue. I mean, we already have two landfills out here that create a lot of stink. Adding to that with to the environmental impact into Fellows Creek, it just makes perfect sense to connect to this pipe, keep it underground. It's environmentally friendly for everybody. If not, we're going to get a wastewater treatment plant. And I think Plymouth residents, even the Canton residents, Norfolk residents, Salem and Superior residents should be aware. This is going to go in. This development is going to move forward one way or the other. Let's do the right thing and connect to this pipe.
So in 2023, when I interviewed Salem Township's attorney at Plato, he mentioned back then the township had proposed an idea of connecting the sewer pipes to Superior and Plymouth Township, but that was shot down. That idea was shot down, and hence the idea of building their own wastewater plant came up. They applied for a permit with Eagle. Eventually, they got the permit.
Correct. Correct.
So they're saying they're also frustrated as well as to what folks really want them to do. How do you answer that?
I don't know that Salem Township really wants to build a treatment plant. I think that's the last alternative for them. Their first option was Superior Line, and the former supervisor of Plymouth Township and Superior got together and said, no, we're not going to allow that.
That's correct.
So it kind of backed Salem Township into a corner. What are we going to do here? Well, we have the option of a pond-style sewage treatment plant, or find another line. And there are other lines available for them to tap into.
So even back then, you were in favor of Salem Township still connecting their wastewater pipe to Superior Wastewater.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely,
That's the cleanest, most environmental friendly way to go.
Okay.
I mean, if you look at the Yucca plant, they've got 5 stages of cleaning. This maybe has one.
Just one.
Or, that's it. And, gets released into the water.
What does the opposition say to the idea of Salem Township connecting wastewater pipe to the current pipe system?
Well, again, the opposition wants to hold up. They want to delay this, and they think if they can delay it long enough, it's going to go away. And they've gotten they've gotten $25 or $30 million from the state to do Salem Springs.
I mean, it's common sense to put it underground.
Right.
Okay.
That's the cleanest way. Their whole, they think that somehow they can stop the developer from developing this land that he's been buying for 3 decades.
Okay.
We already got the water in. The sewage, the pumping station is at Napier and Ann Arbor Road. The fire hydrants have all been put in. They're rolling forward, and it's just a matter of them, a few angry politicians or certain individuals who can't get along. They're trying to hold this up.
But let me ask you this though: if the vote is to choose between one and the other, that's basically the vote is a wastewater plant or connecting the pipes. They got to vote on something, right? It's not like, we won't vote for any one of them. That's not an option, right?
It's one or the other.
Okay, so why would they vote for a plant over connecting the pipes?
Yeah. We can't.
$64,000 question right there.
We can't understand this. It's foolish. It's really foolish for anybody to vote in favor of a wastewater treatment plant. It just doesn't make any sense.
The former supervisor has said this is a ruse. There is no way that they're going to put in a treatment plant, so we're going to hold this up. He's actually come out and said that.
And it's
Okay, but
it's still the options are the same. No,
Right.
you're absolutely
It's like
right.
If tonight, if the decision's going to be made, it's going to be made between two, either a wastewater plant or connecting the pipes.
Right.
That's
right.
correct.
So
Right.
if they don't vote for the pipes, then by default the plant wins.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You're absolutely right. Yes.
Eagle has already told us,
Right.
have said, if you don't vote to hook up this pipe this evening, they're going to move forward and give the permit to construct this wastewater treatment plant.